bright up here.
Gina, where's everybody going?
I'll wait for everyone to settle down. Alright, I can't see any of you, so that might be kind of good, so I might actually read well. But, alright. Forgive me, my voice is a little hoarse, and I have a few poems, and it was very difficult for me to choose what to read, as it always is. But I'll just let them speak for themselves. Sun doesn't rise because we need his light, the reassurance his light brings. Sun rises only because of the mayhem mathematics of the universe. The clock's ticking. And I celebrate myself. I, the intellectual's intellectual, the champion and scholar of all things ridiculous. And yeah, that's too intellectual, and that's what gets me into trouble. And everyone hates me. I hate me. You hate me. You all hate me. The koi, the dog, the mattress, the Brita filter, the 7-Up bottle, the moldy white bread, the clock on the wall, the chicken in the spoon, the unicorn man on the moon. Your mama and your papa and your brother and your sister. But you know, we once wrote about adamantine tilth. And just last week I heard at least 37 poems in which someone's cock was in someone's mouth, or somewhere a little less polite and considerably more painful. Virginia, am I a snob? Can I face the world knowing that I have cock poems? When the cock comes, when the cock crows, does the sun come? Cock-a-doodle-doo. That's that one. Right. You don't have to talk. What one should go next? Ah. Is this better?
Yeah.
Ah, sorry. Man, that one was good. All right, whatever. Okay. That wisdom tree wafted in the breeze. I'm sure of it. And all the angels flew in to see, and one was ensnared by a serpent, and I thought, how strange. And the moon eclipsed was eclipsed by our greater lives, and the stars, they played on for us. But I hadn't felt quite full enough, and the tree was just above me, urging me so keen. And the serpent returned to me, smiling. They're all short, just so you know. All right, I have two. These two are considerably longer, but here they go. Most of them don't have titles, as you know, and I don't know how to use a microphone, so I apologize. I have questions. Why has color fled the scene? Why do you tremble at my doorway? And more importantly, why do I tremble at my own doorway? What is the definition of definition? How do you manage to know? How do you do that? How do you do the voodoo that you do? Where do you go when you run through the walls? And how do you do that? And how do you sleep with flowers for ears? And where do your words go when they're said? And where do lies come from? And how does the bed feel about his master? Do hearts break when they are overfed? Mi amor, ¿cuántas preguntas tiene un amor? Color is gone from the world. Let us all dive into the sea and drink the devil's blood. And I have answers. I have answers too. I know that there is beauty in your voice. I hear what is not heard. Words dancing in the heart, and the heart, she spits out her white lies and her black lies daily. The bed has lost your loyalty. Hearts cannot break. They simply stop speaking. And demons, they are always asking questions. And the world never had any color, and the world was always empty, and the sea is very, very deep. And don't be foolish. You don't know how to swim. Okay, these last ones are based off of a very universal theme, and that's the fairy tales and the actual theme parks of Disney, because I used to live in Florida. So, but they're a little ambiguous, and they're really fun, and I really like them, so I hope you do too. And they'll be the last things that I read. You were a child of blue, playing pin the tail on the donkey's ass, only to find a tail pinned on your own ass. You were a child of the sea, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. I'm a devil, a scoundrel, and a really bad egg, and there are mermaids and swallows, and yeah, I do swallow. Drink up me hearties, yo ho. You were a child of wonder, of tea and cakes and pretty dresses and blue eyes and golden hair and white rabbits and Cheshire cats and caterpillars and silly songs and hatters and mustard and madness. I've painted the roses red. And you were a child of America, even with your curly hair and your black eyes and pouty lips and crooked nose and big hands. You said in your little Moscow voice, America. You tripped, stepping off the boat, fell, and scraped your knee. You were a child of the world. I may be Japanese, I may be Russianese, I may be Italianese, I may be New Yorkanese. I do have dirty knees. It's a very small world. And you were a child of the desert sands, of night and of day, of 1001 nights and 1001 days, a child of black magic, a child of... What is the color of good magic, anyway? And you were a child of work and song, hi-ho, it's off to work you go, an apple, an apple, an apple, an apple, I've fallen asleep. You were a child of mirrors and glass, pig heart, black heart, go to sleep, you'll never last. You were a child of lullabies, a child of raw lamb's wool. You would weave and weave and weave and weave. Ah! I've pricked my finger. I'm falling asleep. You were a child of a puppeteer, the finest in all the world, and he has us all on strings. We cannot break free. You were a child of the city, but you were a naughty girl, and they sent you to Auntie Winnie in the summer, but in the summer you were still a bad girl. Sitting all day with both hands in the honey jar, sucking and sucking and sucking good honey. You were a child of a ruined king, and you tried to break free, and you left your slipper on many a stair, but he found out, and he took that slipper and threw it against the wall, but he missed, he hit the wall, and Humpty Dumpty, he had a great fall, You were a child of midnight and dreams and good people. What happened to you? Well, nothing at all. A bippity-boppity-boo. My carriage comes, and I will be beautiful. And you will find me beautiful. Thank you.